Good evening, OWLS family. Hoot, hoot. And good evening and hello to everyone that comes and watches the replay. You are greatly appreciated. I know not everyone can make it to live stream, and we are thankful for it. Good evening, Amber. Hoot, hoot. Welcome in the chat. And yes, you're the first one. Good evening, Cynthia. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Hello, Alexander, darling. I read your email. I have not got to respond yet, but I have been praying for y'all, and a candle's going, darling. Let's see. Good evening, Perlio. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. But I didn't want to respond back, Alexander, until I could sit down. I read it all until I could sit down and actually take the time to respond correctly. So I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. How is everyone doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, because I don't like to respond to emails like that unless, I can dedicate complete focus on it. Hey, the hen house. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yes, it does help. Vitamin B is a wonderful thing. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, I heard y'all been getting hammered up there. Boy, I tell y'all, I just don't know what to say. Bless y'all for all of your comments. I hope y'all realize I was just wanting to set a few things straight in the Let's Have a Talk. I rarely do the Let's Have a Talk anymore unless it's something important. Good evening, Amy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Junior, you look good. Are you feeling better? He's feeling a lot better, y'all. A lot better. He is doing a lot better. And I'm just thankful that the day after he finished up, his course of those antibiotics, that's when it really messed his stomach up. So God lucky on that one. But no, let me tell you, I'm beginning to think, Sister Bounty, welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? Yes, he's starting to look better. He's still got his hair, y'all. He's just been wanting to keep it up in a ponytail. Mr. Junior has mood swings, y'all. It's interesting. Mood swings. I'm not used to that with him. But how are you doing, Bounty, darling? Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. But I'm beginning to think that 2026 is going to be the year of freaking nitpicking me to death. I don't know what the deal is with people. I don't know why people have to nitpick. For those of y'all, that's an old saying, and that's just like finding little things wrong that you have to correct. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Cheryl. You almost sneaked in on me. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are y'all doing? It's aggravating. I tell everybody, I'm straightforward. I tell everybody, if you read the hashtags, even in the hashtags, the latest one now is because I done the Cherokee full moon. Do you think I expect everybody in the world to be Cherokee? Nope. I'm Cherokee. That's why I post Cherokee full moon. I tell people in the description box, in the hashtags, know the moon of your tribe. If you're Native American, each tribe pretty much had a different name for the moons. If you're not Native American, Celtics had a different name for each moon. Scottish had different name for moons. African tribes had different names. South American tribes had different names. That's why I tell people know the truth and don't go by just what the Farmer's Almanac tell you. Good evening, Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yes, Tammy, I sure do. Yes, I do. Oh, good evening, Maggie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, there you go. Uh-oh. Yep, you just got to encourage them to play harder next year. But yeah, I'm telling you, even people after me about the fog short. You wasn't here where I was at. You wasn't here where I was at. That fog was so thick. And no, I'm not going to collect samples of the fog and send them off for identification. All right, in the video, it's not going to show what the fog looks like. It's going to pick up the water droplets because I had a really high-powered flashlight. It's what I was using. It's not going to show the fog. Believe me, in some spots of the yard, I couldn't see past 8 feet. Fog's another reason why I was blessed to be able to get an amazing full moon video. Oh yeah, it was been foggy all day. And then people, well, it's not normal fog. I've been telling people the weather hasn't been normal for over 30 years. It's not a news flash. You read the patent office website, they show you they have patents to make fog and all kinds of stuff. I've been preaching about the weather for 30 years at least, and everything that it's been going on. I'm not a newbie. I am not educated. I'm just like going, my God, people. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But I'm just like going, my God, people, give me a break. Come on. Yeah, I've always wanted to see the hoarfrost in person. That stuff is gorgeous. Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I couldn't help myself this morning's video. I had to use the thumbnail with me with the mask on. Man, let me tell you, smooth as silk. But I busted out laughing at your comment, Red. That was great. I had to click on to see what you had on your face. But I'm telling you, that mask works wonders for hydrating. And it's easy. Everybody should have most of the ingredients either in your pantry or in your fridge. Oh my gracious, I would have never guessed in my wildest dreams that was in there. Now I'm just waiting for later on when we do get the place at we need to build a new front door. And yeah, that knocker's going on there. Good evening, John. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep. But let me tell you, the only reason you didn't see the fog in the fog droplet like video is because I had that bright flashlight going. Good evening, Terminator. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I'm like going, yep, I'm going to put up an interesting picture that'll get everybody's attention for that video. Oh, and I also wanted to say tomorrow is the last day of the holiday season. And for those who celebrate Old Christmas, I want to say Happy Old Christmas to you, or also known as Women's Christmas. Many different names. It's when Christmas used to be celebrated until the Pope got in there and decided he wanted to mess everything up. Oh, hen house, I'm not worried about it. We still got to talk. Unless you're just wanting to just send me anything, I'm fine with it. Nope, his hair's just pulled back in a ponytail. He's been liking the ponytails. Yep, that'll be fine. That will be fine with me. Yep, we got to have another phone call. Oh, I know it, Bounty. People ain't got sense anymore. Listen, I bust out laughing watching people panic at a four-way stop. My God, a four-way stop just baffles people anymore. Yep, he's looking good. You're feeling better, ain't you? To be honest, and I really hate to say it, I think that round of antibiotics really, really done good for him. And I do not like to say that, but when it's the truth, it's the truth. Yeah, or Epiphany. It's mostly it's Old Christmas, January 6th. It's the end of the 12 days of Christmas. Amish and Mennonites, not all, but a good number of them celebrate it tomorrow. Let's see. There was another batch of people, and some of your Irish celebrate. Oh, most of back in the day, that's most of the people that live in Appalachia celebrate it. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Kim, just tell them if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to bite you. Now, unless you're at work, don't tell people that because you know HR gets to have fun. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Italy celebrated it or not. I got a special video. It's my last chance. My last chance to finally get one made. And tomorrow is, well, I'm going to be doing it after live stream, but tomorrow's when the video will post. See, my problem with driving in the fog, I can't help it. I can see very well driving in the fog, no matter how dark it gets, how thick it gets. I actually am backwards of everybody else. I see better in doing the bright lights. I can see further away using the bright lights, but that's just me. Good evening, my Mustang. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Ah. Oh, good gracious alive. Good evening, Polly, darling. How are you doing? Yes, I don't know what it was about those antibiotics, and like I said, I don't like to admit to it. They done a good number on him. Good evening, October Opal. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Uh-oh, Junior baby. Good evening, Angel. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Wait a minute. I don't think I said anything to Tammy. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? See, I see better with high beams on because I like to make sure that there's no critters in the road way off ahead of me. I'm completely opposite. My eyes work different. But yeah, let me tell you, that mask worked wonders, y'all. And now it's not a miracle worker, y'all. So don't think it's like the fountain of youth, but man, it's soft. But it was torture sitting there for that long. Well, not sitting there, I was moving all around. But to have that on my face for 25 minutes, that was torture. I'm not going to lie. Oh, oh, that's wonderful to hear, Bounty. I know y'all are excited. Ha ha ha! Oh my God, Tammy, that's great. Oh, I love that. Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, bentonite clay can be a little rough. Yes, it can be. But yeah, one thing on that mask, now it's not going to dry. You know when it's done, when you can touch it and it don't come off on your finger, but it'll still be tacky. I'm telling y'all, there's Uznia up there. Good evening, Shirley. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Y'all just got to know where to look. I'm telling y'all. It can be because of the honey, but it's not the kind that's going to dry like a clay mask. It's a different kind. Woo, that's going to be a drive, but it won't be bad. I'm telling y'all, when we have the money, me and Junior like road trips, don't we? We're going to come up there to each of y'all's places and watch me. I'm going to find the Uznia and I'm going to hand it to you. Or actually, I'm going to find it and tell you there it is. And I'm going to let you pick it up. I'm telling y'all, it's up there. I'm telling y'all, it's up there. Well, it's probably not around you, Bounty, because there's not that many trees, is it? But I guarantee you, it's up there. It grows all the way all up there. If it's in the Upper Peninsula, it's in the lower one too. Ha ha! No, that's not what it takes to get us to visit. See? See? And I bet you Gloria has it all around her too. Hoot, hoot, and welcome into chat, Forest Girl. How are you doing, darling? Good luck, Forest Girl. Stay positive. If it's meant to be, it will happen. That's what I thought, Bounty. Now, also take into consideration, too, deers love to eat Uznia because they know the medicine. Birds will eat Uznia and also use it to line their nest with. Yep, just stay positive. Believe that you got the job if that's what you really want to do. And if it's meant to be, that door will fling wide open. It's true, the hen house. It's true. Good. Oh, there's Jenny Mack. Welcome into chat, darling. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I've been worried about you because you know England over there is losing their rabid minds. I'm telling you. Happy New Year to you also, darling. Yep, I've been worried about you, Jenny. I was talking about you last Monday night, And for some odd reason, I just had a brain fog and could not remember your name to save my life. Oh no, I hope nothing serious. I'm glad you're doing better now. But no, got a lot of stuff to do. I've been today we got to go grocery shopping, and tomorrow I want to dig in the dirt because we've got a few more days of warm weather. They've changed the forecast again that the warm weather's going to be with rain, of course. Go figure, more rain like we need it. So I want to try to get, thanks to Forest Girl, the Hootie Hoop House or the Hootie Hoop Greenhouse. I want to get that put up. I got some things. I've got calendula. I've got to transplant. I've got collard greens. I got kale. I got a lot of stuff I need to do. No, not old timers, some timers. Oh my, yeah, you got the flu because of being at the hospital. I guarantee you that one. Oh, I'm sorry. I know some people get upset about a hysterectomy, but to be honest, it's the best thing that can happen to a lot of women because it really cuts down your chances of ovarian or any of that other female cancers. It really cuts down your risk of it. Oh, that's good, the hen house. I'm a hoping 2026 is going to be better, but so far I think this might be the year of nitpicking me to death. Whoo! $20 a coyote. Oh no, Amber. You're going to have to get him another lady. Because when all my chickens were took out, and Bubba was the only one that survived, he wasn't the same, y'all. And I nursed him back to health. He wasn't the same. It really messed him up really bad. Yeah, I'm getting 6 eggs a day, sometimes 7. The girls are going wild. It don't matter if it's cold. It don't matter if it's warm. They're pumping eggs out, and I'm just like, okay, if that's what y'all want to do. But on the regular, we get 6 to 7 eggs a day out of 12 hens. So I I'm just letting them do what they want to do. But yep, big beautiful brown eggs. Had one um that was two-tone brown. One end was really dark, the others from about quarter of the egg was really dark, and the other part of the egg was a light brown. Yes, they are, Jenny Mac. Yes, they are. The girls, my babies, they've become girls now. They are just happy as can be. And see, they done pumped out enough eggs. I told Junior, and he started crying. I was not expecting that. I told him, I said, baby, I watched last night. This man loves egg foo young. Absolutely loves egg foo young. Now, he won't eat the gravy. He will not eat the gravy. He wants the egg foo young by itself. And I told him, I said, you know what I happened to watch last night? How to make egg foo young. And he just reached out, gave me a big hug and everything. So, yep. Yeah, I just can't use them for facial products. Um, I'm too hard set on eating them. I might make some pickled eggs here soon. But yeah, I've seen several face masks using egg whites, and it's just like I just can't do it. It's food. I just can't do it. Look, I'm just looking forward. According to Lyle, we almost have everything he needs to build the big hen house, and because it's not going to be a chicken coop, he wants it to be a hen house. I'm like going, okay, a chicken house. So yeah, Amazon, Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. I think Tractor Supply carries it, and sometimes you can get pickling lime in the canning section at Walmart. Yep, water glassing. That's what it's called, water glassing. But yep, he's done got that's going to be the fanciest chicken house you ever seen, because he's talking about it's going to be the part for the chickens to go in. There's going to be He's going to build a shed attached to it so that the brooder that I had the chicks uh last spring in, it's going to be in there. And apparently he's talking about building me a glass greenhouse on the side of it too. Then Amazon. Also, you can shop Walmart online too. Just read the description of the product very well and make sure that it's food safe. Yeah, days ain't getting long enough, because I bought pickling lime in hopes of getting to do some deer hides, and I bought a case of the big bags of, what is it, Ms. Wage's pickling lime. Yeah, I bought that. I've had it now for over a year. Yeah, But yeah, I've got a whole case of pickling lime. Yeah, the days are changing, but I'm also keeping an eye. If you noticed, now used to the sun or the moon would slowly move from each day where they come up. Yeah, you can't tell which way the sun and the moon's going to rise anymore. Hey, Bounty. But yeah, good evening, Apple 9. Welcome in to chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, people, you got to realize you can grow year round. You can grow year round, even if it's just in your house. It's, Xander, don't you worry, darling. Don't you worry, darling. But yep, I've got to sit down, get time, sit down. I need to respond to everybody that commented on the gift blessing and let's have a talk video. Bless y'all. Bless y'all so much. Bless you. Y'all are amazing. But it's been really hard because people, Lord, people have lost their ever loving mind anymore. Fire cider smells wonderful. I love fire cider. I really do. But I'm also not going to lie. I can take fire cider by itself, but my favorite way is to mix equal amounts of fire cider and honey together to make an oxymel. It's wonderful, y'all. We're doing good, about as good as can be. We're still alive, ain't we? Because I love the oxymel. That's addictive. But I usually don't make the oxymel unless I have honey that's crystallized. Honey's still perfectly fine, but I'll see how much honey that's in that jar, and I'll put the same amount of the fire cider in there. And for a week, each day, you just gently, slosh it around, and the fire cider will dissolve the crystallized honey, and you talking about something good, and you get double the boost of all the goodness. But if you don't have the fire cider book that oh God, I done forgot. Oh, what is that lady's name? I love her dearly, and Rosemary Gladstar. If you don't have her fire cider book, you really need it in your library. Yep. It kicked in finally, Red. Thank you. That book is amazing, y'all. It's a collaboration of many different people's fire ciders. Yep. Rosemary Gladstar is my favorite of them all. She's so polite, so soft spoken. It's wonderful. And then y'all get me, Ms. Blunt, which I warned everybody Ms. Blunt was going to come out. Ms. Blunt came out on the full moon video. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I try, believe me, y'all don't realize how much I bite my tongue. I'm just thankful I don't have teeth. Oh, wonderful, Amber. Wonderful. But anything Rosemary Gladstar. Anything Rosemary Gladstar. I swear by her. She's good. She's really good. But there was something else I was going to talk about. Yep, I'm going to try to do now tomorrow's Old Christmas because I'm getting that recipe cooked tonight. I'm doing it because it's my last, what I deem official holiday day to do it in. Six weeks, I would wait for the 8 weeks, but 6 weeks you could pull from it. It all depends on how much and what all you put in it. I wouldn't go any less than 6 weeks. Because some things work slower with vinegar, some things work faster. Yes, it is a wonderful group. I am so blessed with the OWLS family. Yep, you could, definitely could. Raw garlic, as long as it's not the garlic that's hot as can be. I've grown some garlic before in my life. Man, I loved it, and I can't remember what it was, but that garlic was so hot. It was wonderful. But yeah, pickled garlic is easy to make. I just put the cloves of garlic in the jar and I use straight vinegar. Straight vinegar, because garlic is juicy, so you got to be careful. You don't want it to knock your 5% acidity down too much. Yep, oregano's good. Also, don't forget thyme. Thyme is extremely good. Thyme, if you make infused oil with the thyme, or tincture with the thyme, or vinegar with the thyme. A lot of people don't know thyme fights MRSA. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Okies Eden. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? No, not really, but I will be honest. I prefer Mother of Time, also known as Creeping Time, over the other ones. Oregano oil is really good. You know what? I make sure every day I've got oregano. I cook with oregano because, to be honest, I prefer oregano over basil. And anything I cook, unless it's a dessert, I don't do that. But anytime I cook us anything, it's got oregano in it. That I can't answer. If somebody else ferments garlic and honey, go for it. I haven't made any yet because I'm leery of it going bad. Now you gotta say it right, Tammy. Gotta you add the bless her heart. That's actually blessing her. You gotta add bless her little OL. I'm not gonna finish the sentence, but you got yeah. I've done told several people the full phrase. Yeah, I'm telling you, nitpicking. It's getting ridiculous. I'm Southern. I know how these Southern belles, it was frowned upon cussing. We had our ways to work around that. Yep, bless her heart is the actual blessing. When you add the bless her little into the phrase, that takes on a whole nother beautiful concept of Southern etiquette. See down here, gotta add the little and old, not old, OL apostrophe. Yeah. But do you see what I'm saying? I tell everybody, know your heritage. I can understand if you're adopted, and I apologize. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling. Know your heritage. If I really wanted to mess somebody up, I've got Cherokee, Irish, and Scottish. There's 3 different moon names right there if I wanted to play game. But the reason I put up there Cherokee, like cold full moon, well, I've got Cherokee ancestry. That's what I'm doing. It's just like, Lord, people, quit. Yes, I know exactly how good silver is. And we will be starting back up once his disability ever to God comes in. We will be sitting back up to make the colloidal silver, and I will be set up to make silver dime cream. Yes, silver is very important. No, you don't need no intervention unless that's called, an ordering spree. Yep, there you go, Opal. There you go. Now, it's better to be a seedaholic than a drugaholic or an alcoholic. At least you'll feed yourself. All right, you got colloidal silver with the books. Look at the colloidal silver. Is it in a jar in water? Hold it up. If you see silver flakes floating in it, your silver water's not any good anymore. No, most of the time when we say y'all come back, no, we actually mean it. What was it nano that we were making? The colloidal silver? Was it nano? He can't, he'll have to think about it for a while. He's like me. But no, I swear by colloidal silver water. Yes. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that conversation. That was one of, wasn't you, Hen House? It was her. Here I am sitting on 98 cents. And she's like, oh, well, I'll just get her to send me some seeds. Um, no, that's not how it works. I can't send stuff like I used to. I never asked anybody for anything. I'd just send you seeds. I'd get your address and send you some. Yep, it's going to be a good seed swap in the spring. All seed swaps are good. All right, there's actually two people I'm needing partners for. I'll send one your way, Tammy, if you still want one, and I'll send another one, Mr. John's way. Believe me, Bounty, if I'm not online, I lay it out just like it is. But I know a lot of people will be clutching their pearls if I answered people the way I really want to. It'd be a lot of pearl clutching. Believe me. Y'all just don't know the crap I go through. It's ridiculous. And see, back before Junior got sick, we were giving away stuff. We would go and find, we'd go to like not bargain hunt, maybe it's treasure hunt. It was where, people buy Amazon returns by the pallet loads, and we'd go shopping. We were constantly grabbing, stuff when we'd go for giveaways. Y'all just don't realize how bad that hurt me. That first batch of seeds that I asked people to send me a self-addressed double stamped envelope. You know how painful that was? That was painful. I know, Xander, darling, and I understand. And y'all just don't realize I'm a giver. I'm most of my life I've never been a receiver. I've always been a giver. And it's really hard receiving and not being able to give back. It's hard on me. It's going to be, Forest Girl. I'm staying positive that someday that magic is going to happen and that miracle is a coming. And Junior will finally get what he deserves. Because, yes, this man has worked all his life and he deserves the disability. And Forest Girl, I'm hoping to get the Hootie Hoop House number 2 up in a couple of days. I'm going to do a video on that one. I just haven't gotten to. It's either been too cold. Today was kind of nice, so we went grocery shopping, and because I want to see, I'm hoping that Bajiga raised bed will fit in, or that hoop house will fit over that Bajiga raised bed, and then yeah. Yep, baby hoot house. Yep, because we've got dreams, we've got aspirations, and we just can't do crap. But I can cook for y'all. I can't do any tinctures or anything because can't afford no alcohol. Eventually, when we'll get to still, that will change. Well, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh no, I got a great big old pile of sand out here because I've been meaning to get it in the garden. Now I got plenty of sand. It was a dump truck full. Hyperventilation. I love it. I love it. Yep, carrots work really good in sandy soil as long as I like to fertilize them. Lord, I couldn't even find bone meal in the store today. I needed bone meal because I've got some, hyper over exuberant potatoes that have gone to sprouting. They think this crazy weather, it's time to grow. So I'm going to stick them babies down into some grow bags, put them inside the little hooty hoop house. Oh yes, I have tincture for sale. I have salves for sale. I have I can mix some teas up for sale, and oh crap, Tammy, I forgot. I gotta check in on the elderberries. No, he hasn't started yet. We're still gathering supplies. And Lyle's been sick as a dog. He's getting better. Ah, oh God, that's a great bounty. But no, the hen house is not being built yet. It will be soon. He's doing better. He's doing better since I fixed that. I'm gonna say the title mildly. I got tired of Lyle being sick. I got aggravated and I brewed him up a brew. And he asked me because he was surprised because the first dose that he took completely took away his sore throat. He asked me, "What do you call that?" Now, I said a different word, but I said, "Get your butt well." Junior busted out laughing. All right, y'all, I'm going to take a break. I'm still here. Once I can find where my mouse is. All right, I am still here, so don't worry. Oh, that's okay, Tammy. I understand. But yeah, I've got to, oh Lord, I've got to find Tom. I need to finally we've got some really cold, rainy weather coming. So I'm pretty much going to get busy on my craft slash herb room, get that painted, get things situated. I need to go through all my jars of tinctures, see what I actually have in stock. I know a couple I am completely out of stock of. And then I've got new tinctures that I need to add to the tincture list. Now, Apple, I got a huge playlist of gardening videos. But yeah, I've got collards I've got to transplant out. I've got uh kale I've got to transplant out. It's a jungle. It is a jungle in that amazing cold frame that Lyle built me. Yeah, he said when he came up in the yard, he said, "I saw that cold frame." He said, "My God, it's full." I said, "Yeah, I got to get out there and get them babies out of there." But there's so much I need to do. There's so much I need to do. I cleaned some of the little chicken house out yesterday. And since that's fresh chicken manure, I'm going to start several buckets of chicken manure compost tea. Oh, don't forget regular, just plain Epsom salt. No, it's not salt, it's magnesium, and I swear by Epsom salt. Don't get the scented kind, none of that crap. Just plain straight Epsom salt. Also, I'm hoping everybody saved their eggshells over the holidays. Jenny, would you like me to put you on the prayer request list, darling? Oh, I'm just thankful to see you come in. I've been worried about you because let me tell you, I've been watching going on over in England, and it's getting ridiculous. And also, I see that one of the little boys, one of the princes, have popped off their mouth, and that America needs to be be warned. Well, yeah, what are y'all gonna do? Oh, good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha ha. Ha! October had to go look at seeds. You missed a bunch of talk, Opal. Okay, give me just a minute. Let me grab my book. Okay, hold on. Okay, and his name is... Yes, it is, Jenny. I've seen some horrible, horrible things. Okay, Ronnie. He's on the list for a transplant. Okay, I got him and you too, darling. Good evening, Ingrid. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Nope, not really, Hen House. I got a video, a short coming out tomorrow. See, I just keep piling. I have a container that I hold my eggshells in. I bake them. You want to dry out your eggshells so you don't get salmonella. And you powder them up in a good blender. That way your plants get the calcium that year, that growing season, not having to wait. Oh, thank you, Jenny Mac. You have a wonderful night, darling. Get to feeling better and look forward to seeing you again, hopefully next Monday night. We're still alive. We're still alive, Ingrid. Doing good. Thank you, darling. I'm just taking my break. Whoo! Whoo, that's expensive. Whoo, Lord, that's expensive, darling. But if that's what you want, go for it. Oh, that's okay, Opal. I'm razzing you. See, I never feed eggshells to chickens. There's a reason. Because you can cause chickens to become egg eaters. That's why I don't give chickens ground up or any kind of eggshells. Yep, got to use a glass blender. Because if you don't, it'll scrape the plastic really bad and you can get pieces of plastic in your eggshells. Calcium and Epsom salt. It's the two things that will prevent blossom end rot. Yep. My bet's on you, Bounty. I have a big pickle jar full and a half a pickle jar full. Magnesium, the Epsom salt. I swear by it, y'all. If you look at any of my gardening videos, it's going to be Epsom salt in that ground. I do either rabbit or chicken manure. I've done horse manure. I've done cow manure, but you have to be careful because you got to find out what kind of hay those animals are eating. Because if they've been sprayed, if their hay that they're fed has been sprayed, then it will come out in their manure. Yep, I'm going to eventually make a batch of sauerkraut when I can get to go to Restaurant Depot and get a bunch of cabbage. Yep, Tums is calcium. The only bad thing about that is Tums has, one, all those dyes in it, and two, it has artificial sweeteners in it. Yes, wood ash, as long as it's hardwood ash. It's excellent. Good, yeah. You have to be careful where you get your manure from. Yep, the hay, if it's sprayed. Oh, what is that stuff called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's a herbicide and it'll kill everything in your ground if they've ate the hay, because it'll pass through their manure. Yep, as long as it's hardwood ash, it will work really good. Yeah, graze on. Graze on, yes. Yes, the graze on, it will pass from the hay into the animal's manure, and if you use that manure, nothing will grow in that ground. Up there you go. I've seen many a person had to completely redo beds because they used manure or potting soil or the hay that had that in it, and it killed everything. Yep, it won't kill grass, but it'll kill everything else. Onions and potatoes. Lots, anything that's a root vegetable, lots of bone meal. Also, wood ash, but you have to be careful how much wood ash you use. It's a wonderful fertilizer, but you can overdo it. You want some nitrogen in the soil for the leaves, but if you put too much nitrogen in the soil when growing onions and potatoes, you'll get more of the leaves than you will the bulbs. No, they don't hate you, Xander. There you go. But you want to use hardwood ash. Poof, we are back. Yes, and see, I want to get several beds of what's called perpetual onions going. The Welsh onions, um, those potato onions look really interesting, and they will just keep. They're not like spreading kudzu, but they're like Egyptian walking onions. But yeah. Yep, they definitely need to be rotated out. They love me like I love them. Yes, that's a lot of times I don't make enough bone stock to do that, but I have videos showing you how to make your own uh bone meal. Yes, there's a lot of people. Welcome in, 10 Tigers. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, there's a lot of people that chop up boiled eggs into their giblet gravy. And guess what? I'm not one of them. I don't like the chopped eggs in the giblet gravy. But yeah, I do have a video showing, I think it's in making organic fertilizer, or it's in the organic gardening section. But I showed people how after you make your bone stock, how to dry out your bones, beat them up. You want to beat them up as small as you can get them, and then finish powdering them in a good glass blender. Okay, Bounty Sister, you have a great night. Give Cowboy a big hug from me, and you have a wonderful evening. Y'all don't get too riled up over that game. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday night, darling. No, I can't, no. I can't do the eggs and the chicken and dumplings either. Lord, no. One, I have to be careful because I have a chicken egg allergy. Not a duck egg allergy, not a goose egg allergy, but a chicken egg allergy. I still eat them on occasion. I pay the price, but sometimes you just can't refuse the evil of a deviled egg. No, it's a thing. It is a thing, Tin Tigers. It is a thing. I've known a lot of people that do it, and I'm like going, just I'm going to make my own giblet gravy. Oh, I love quail eggs. Yes, I do, but them babies are expensive, and around here you can't find them. Now, in Memphis, I could go to the Asian market and get quail eggs, but around here, if I want quail eggs, I'm going to have to raise them little dirty, nasty things myself. Those are, y'all think duck and geese are bad about pooping? Yeah, you gotta watch them quail. They're projectile poopers. Yeah. And they poop way more than ducks and geese do. It's hard to keep their places clean. But I'm telling you, quail eggs make some of the absolute best deviled eggs there are. Yep, I've raised ducks. They ain't hard at all. They ain't hard at all. I love ducks. Yes, projectile pooping. Yes. Now dove I do not eat. I will raise I want some mourning doves because I want to be able to hear them sing. But as for eating them, I just can't. I can't. It's, bird of love, bird of peace. I can't eat a dove. Just cannot. Pigeon, different story. I'll eat them little ugly things. I'm telling you, a baby pigeon chick's the ugliest thing on earth. I'm telling you. Yep. Just make sure they got room to run around. Make sure they got a little pool to swim in, a little kiddie pool. And yeah, they're fine. I squab in a pint. Yeah, yep, you can. That's just like goat manure, you can instantly use it. Rabbit manure, you can instantly use it. Cow manure, you can use that. Horse manure, you could use that. Chickens is the only one that you gotta wait on. That's why I'm going to mix up several 5-gallon buckets of chicken manure and have that. It'll be set up. I'll have to dilute it when I go to use it, but that'll be ready because I'm gonna be making that in a day or so. Yep, squab is wonderful. But I've always raised a few pigeons. If you don't eat them, it don't take long for them to get to be a lot of pigeons. But I want to raise some doves around here because I love to hear them sing. Stop. No, the duck manure, the goose manure, you could use that. You can go on and use it. You don't have to wait for their manure like chicken manure. Yeah, because they'll scratch the daylights and out of feed, and the walls of the kiddie pools keep it from happening. But I gotta get several kiddie pools because I've got real wasabi I want to get started growing, and they like kind of moist soil, but not dry, but not swamp. So yeah, I'm going to be growing my own wasabi, not not the horseradish wasabi like here in America. Real wasabi. Somebody's talking about me. But yep, there's a lot of stuff I've got to get done. I got to get these plants transplanted out. Good evening, faces in the stone. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Sugarcane ain't hard to grow at all. Just need good soil. That's it. I was hoping to have sugarcane growing last year. Now, I did have sorghum growing, but it wasn't enough time and the ground was just not fertile enough for it. But yeah. Well, you don't have to have the mill. They got the electric ones, or Lyle's going to build me something where I can turn it to work the sugar cane. What for sugar cane? No, you want dirt, good fertile dirt, and they don't want to be soaking wet. They like some moisture, but not soaking wet. Sugar beets are okay. I just don't like the taste of the sugar, and plus the fact that most sugar beets anymore are GMO. Yeah, I love to listen to the doves sing. I absolutely love hearing the doves. You just active over here, ain't you? Just looking all around. Don't be looking at them videos. We're doing live stream. Don't act innocent, baby. I've been watching you. You busted. Oh, don't you? Oh. Well, the cane parts, you just have to put them in the ground and let them sprout. Yes, whippoorwills. And another one I love to listen to are the nighthawks. I like hearing the nighthawks as well. You don't hear them that often. I heard one. I think I heard a whippoorwill 3 times last year, and that was it. Yeah, I like hearing them fly too. But yeah, with what we've been researching, and because I keep Junior in the loop when I do my research. Um, he's finally starting to see the light. While I've been telling him I want to get to where we raise most of all our meat because this stuff like pumping out. Mm-mm. It's okay, Jeff. It's okay. Okay, hen house. Look on, and I know a lot of people hate Etsy. Etsy is a very good place to get sugar cane from. Not yet. I'm still waiting on Lyle to bring me the rolls of hay he has. I don't know on how long the growing season it takes. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Yep, I need a lot of field dirt, and Lyle's going to check in because down the road a ways from us, there's a big sod farm, and Lyle's going to stop in and talk to them because they buy truckloads of chicken manure. And Lyle's going to stop in and see if he can find out where they're buying the chicken manure from. If it's not too expensive, we're going to get some. Yeah, y'all, it's getting about mating season for owls, so they're going to get more active. I'll tell you what I miss is hearing frogs. I miss hearing the spring peepers, the tree frogs, the bullfrogs. I miss hearing them. Yeah, those barred owls, they get all 9 kinds of active. Ooh, nice, Jeff. You take care. Have a wonderful evening, a better week ahead, and we hope to see you next Monday night. Yes, they know who to visit. Yes, they do. Hoot, hoot. I've heard 2 owls um way off in the distance here. Now I'm gonna finally get Lyle cornered And when it's a good time and I'm going to take the camera and video, there's a holler around here where Lyle knows to go and hopefully stir up a whole bunch of owls. So hopefully we'll get to, I wanted to get to record that last year, but we didn't get a chance to. So hopefully this year will be the year. But so much stuff going on. But yeah, hopefully he'll be able to eventually get that, because the hay went bad. It's molded, which won't bother anything growing. And I want to fill up all those little raised beds that he got me. And yeah, you better believe there's going to be some sweet potato beds too. Yep, me too, Nancy. I miss those owls. Yes, I do. Ha ha ha. Well, we might get to hear the frogs more from the creek down there since all the trees are gone. We don't have too many creeks around us, not enough water areas like we had up there. We're up on the ridge, so who knows? Maybe things will change this year. Okay, Amber, darling, you have a wonderful evening, better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. You stay positive about school starting back up. You got it. But yeah, I've got to get out there tomorrow and dig in the dirt, and still trying to get to dig in the dirt. Was going to do it. When was it? 2 days ago. Yeah, you need to be careful. If she's a little dog, them coyotes can get her. So be really careful about that. I've been hearing quite a few coyotes around here. But if she's staying that quiet, it means they're getting a little too close. Because a lot of people don't realize coyotes will eat little dogs. They will eat cats. They're equal opportunists. They've been known to steal babies as well. So, yeah. And I'm talking about human babies. And don't think they won't attack humans. You're sadly mistaken. They will. Well, you be careful. That coyote can kill them beagles. It's wintertime. They're going to get a little more aggressive. And because they're looking for food, y'all. Yep, get the thunder stick out. Is what I do. Coyotes eat everything. Yes. Yes, they will. Coyotes are way more dangerous than people think they are. Yep, I need to do some tanning. Now, honey, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Just 'cause it's fenced in, don't think they won't climb. When I was a teenager, we lived out in the country. We had coyotes climb a 9 foot tall tin fence to try to get to the geese. They got in one night. Yeah, they learned a very valuable lesson not to do that again. Oh, wonderful, Nancy. Yes, yes. As winter goes on, it gets harder for them to hunt, and they go to some diabolical tactics. Yep, because if you want to keep animals, you got to make sure you can keep them safe, because there's too many things out there that won't think twice about eating them. And unfortunately, chicken is on the radar for everything. Good, Kim, good, because a lot of people don't know January, February, sometimes even into March, coyotes, predators, it's hard for them to hunt in the winter. And when they can get easy food, they will get it and they won't think twice about it. But poor chickens, I feel sorry for chickens because they're on the radar of everything. Everything wants a chicken. They ain't even safe from us. But yeah, those girls, I'm telling you, I don't know what's got into them. Only thing I could think of, it's because they're young, but they have exceeded my expectations for winter egg laying. Oh my God. Yes, those chicken coops, especially at Tractor Supply, or what they call chicken coops. Those to me are the saddest, most expensive pieces of crap I've ever seen. I survived chicken song. Ain't that the truth? I did. I drove by real slow and stopped and showed Junior those what they call chicken coops at Tractor Supply. He just busted out laughing. Yes, those are fine, kind of, for them to run around in during the day. I wouldn't trust them at all. I wouldn't trust a chicken to roost and sleep in that safely at all. But yeah, I'm like going $300 for that. I could build a way better coop than that. Yeah, but poor chickens, everything wants a chicken dinner. Everything wants a chicken dinner. No, chicken wire is so weak, it's not funny. Yep, and it's overpriced. Yes, all of it's overpriced because they know people are starting to raise their own food because people's tired of it. Yeah, those slide locks, a coon will have that open and nothing flat. And then your chicken babies will be gone. I've even seen raccoons open carabiners before. And I tried to tell people don't lock that door with the latch and a carabiner. That ain't gonna work. And it sure did. It popped that carabiner right off and had a chicken dinner. But yeah, these girls are something else. I'm telling you, they're hilarious. And then don't think a possum won't. Possum will do the same thing as well. Possums can be just as sneaky and evil as a coon can be. I've been laughing. Now, the cats, the kittens, and the cats, they care less about the chickens. They haven't tried to bother the chickens at all. But it's funny, every once in a while, I'll catch one of the kittens out there. They'll just sit there beside the chicken coop and just watch the chickens, and the chickens will talk back to them, and the chickens will sing. Chickens ain't scared of the cats. But it's funny because the little kitten, well, it's not so little anymore, but the kitten will just sit there and watch the chickens, and chickens are singing. And I'm like going, I'd love to know what's being said right now. Yeah, skunks. That's another one. Skunks will eat the daylights out of chicken eggs. Yep, horses are really notorious for that. Horses are smart. The horse I used to have, my daddy said I stood there and watched her. She didn't know that he was in the barn. He watched her unlatch the feed room door, reach her head in there, take her teeth, and lift a 50-pound bag of sweet feed out. And then she had just started to open it, and he came out and just literally scared the daylights out of her. She didn't do it anymore after that. But yeah, you had to watch her. She was a greedy little thing. She loved to eat sweet feed. Yep, she was busted. He scared the daylights out of her. He said she about peeled out of her skin running out of the barn. I said, I missed that one. But yeah, goats are smart too. They know they will eventually figure out how to unlatch a latch. So you just got to be sneaky. You just have to be sneaky and know how animals work. They're not as dumb as people think they are. Oh, I have to admit, I had another squirrel show up in the yard. Now they love to tear stuff up. I don't know who done it. If it was the mama cat or one of the kittens. Squirrel is no more. I went out on the porch and I was trying to figure out what was the cat playing with because I was feeding them. Because I saw her scooting the foot around. I thought it was a squirrel, but I couldn't quite tell. Then the next day, yeah, there was the tail. So the kittens are good enough hunters to catch squirrels now. Yep, sits and waits. Sits and waits. Yep, hunts. Around here, gotta be careful because we got osprey, we got eagles, we got owls, we got quite a few different kinds of hawks. Yet they will catch a rat in a heartbeat. These are some of the huntingest fools I ever seen. And I always tell them, I don't know who done it, but thank you. Mama loves y'all. And then I love all on them. They get praised for killing squirrels especially, and rats and all that. Good evening, CC Clark. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yes, eagles are way more massive than people think they are. And since we're not too far from the Tombigbee waterway, yeah, we have ospreys and eagles. And let me tell you, them ospreys are something else. They are fast. I'm hoping that we'll have falcons, because that's one thing I miss from being up there is we had those falcons. They never tried to bother the chickens or the cats or anything, but they'd come and they'd visit. They would come down and glide over me. They would fly all around me, check on me, and then fly off or fly up in the tree. And they call down to me, and it always made me feel so happy when they would bring their babies once they were, big enough to fly. They would bring them to show me. So I miss them. I really miss them, and I'm hoping they're going to be safe. It'd be wonderful if they'd find me and come down here, because I miss seeing the falcons. Well, I'm going to forget it. I'm going to forget it. Yeah, they do, Red. I'm hoping they do, because I don't like the thought of them being up there now where we were. And most of them people are shooting crazy. Oh, peregrine falcons are so beautiful. And I've got quite a few videos that I've made videoing them. They are amazing. Like I said, they never tried to bother my chickens. They never tried to bother the cats. Use it excessively. Jen the hen. Listen, I had a song going earlier. We got ready to leave, got to the car, realized Junior hadn't got his urine bag holder. I'd forgot the butt can, and I forgot to grab a Coke. So I came back got out of the car, and I started a song, butt can, pee bag, Coke. And I sang that all the way in the house and back out, made sure I had everything. Jen the hen. Yep. Good luck if I remember it. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm so bad with names. But if I ever see your face, you're in trouble, because I will remember that face. Oh, and talking about predators, you always know something's milling around when gets ungodly quiet. Some nights the dogs down the road are just going bat crazy. You don't hear nothing but them just losing their minds. So I know there's been a big predator or something milling around here. Oh, you'll have to give me a heads up because, yep. Jen the hen. I plan on it, Red. I want to, because that way I can have Mama Owl's Wild Kingdom. Because I'm telling you, there's stuff that mills around here. But I definitely want trail cams, and then that way I can do Mama Owl's Wild Kingdom or Wild Nature, and do a hopefully a once a week video for that. Because believe me, I was raised on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, and I miss that show. I really do love that show. Because that was, if I remember right, a Sunday show. The Muppet Show came on, and then Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, and then I knew right after that it was Disney, and then bedtime. Yeah, believe me, it gets unnerving quiet. Yes, I showed my age. I am very proud that I am here soon will be 56. Because it's a miracle I've been alive this long. Believe me, we got enough of everything milling around here. Yes, infrared does. Yes, it does. But no, I'm gonna have quite a few trail cams up because I know for a fact we have deer milling through, and at the rate things are going, might be wild hogs before long, and then well, that just means in the freezer. Yep, me too. We had black and white and the rabbit ears. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, tell Mark I ain't worried about it. I'm just a pup. Yep, you had your bath and your pajamas on when those three shows came on because you knew the minute that Disney was over, you better head straight to that bed and be ready for school the next morning. With tinfoil on them. Yep. Yep. The rabbit ears with the tinfoil. And there wasn't no remote. You were the remote. Listen, this old pup, it's a miracle I'm still alive. You know, 8 near deaths, and all the crap I've been through, you better believe I'm thankful I'm still here. Yeah, we didn't know how to work that giant remote. Those first remotes that came out, there were so many buttons on those things. It took us a while to use the remote because it was just easier to go to the TV. Or when we got cable, we thought we were in high cotton when we got the cable. It was just easier to go to the box and change the channels on the cable box. Yes, y'all. It had a little bitty switch where you went down the numbers. Oh yeah, yeah. And it was those big console TVs, which I miss those. I literally felt my hair get sucked in there. There was a vortex, a wind vortex come flying by me on that one. Good evening, David Corey. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yes, I remember the corded remote. Listen, I knew Marlon Perkins. Yes, yes. The older generation. So, what's he trying to say? He's a baby boomer? Yes, I am Gen X and very proud of it. He put a hammer on a string. Now, you want to hear? You want to know how to make your mama really mad back then? She just got a color TV, one of the color TV consoles, the big heavy things. Yeah. She got that, and it was her own fault. She bought the Atari at a yard sale. We got it hooked up to the TV. It tore up the brand new color TV. Yeah, man, there was no peace in the valley around there for a long time. All I was doing was sitting there playing Pong. Yeah, when that color TV broke because of that Atari, she like to went wild. No, we had Pong. I don't think I might have played Zelda on it. It's been a long time. Yes, they could. What I used to love to play when we graduated from the older Atari, Duck Hunter. I don't think I tried to kill the ducks as often as I tried shooting that dog. I had fun hitting the ducks, but I never could. It never would let me shoot that dog. But yeah, and another thing I'd love to have the old record players that was like built into the console like the TV was. I can't tell you how many times I played Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man, Lord, and Galaga. Yeah, yeah, all those arcade games. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you also. Thank you. But yeah, I miss the days of the big console record players. The 33s and 45s. And man, there was the speakers in those things were amazing. I miss those. I do miss those. This stuff that they're coming out nowadays is just crap. There's so much. Yep, the radios. Oh, and the one we had also had an 8-track in it. Yeah, I don't care. I'm dating myself. I had so much fun. His mama had a massive record collection. She collected records. But yep, that was the days back when it was good and not this psychotic nut crap that's going on nowadays. But other than that, that's just about all I know. I gotta get off here in a bit. Junior, he's waiting for pizza. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know if I still have it or not. I used to have an 8-track of Dr. Zhivago. That's okay. We're fixing to get off here because Junior's starting to get sleepy. I can tell. He's waiting on his pizza. Wait, did I miss something? Hold on. I missed something. Yeah, my mama had thousands and thousands of records, 33s and 45s. Found things with music. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I know Junior's tired. The video I got to make for tomorrow is going to take me a while tonight to make. All right, everyone, I have enjoyed myself so much. Thank y'all. Absolutely love spending time with the OWLS family. It's my highlight of each week, getting to spend time. Everyone, y'all stay safe, stay sound, stay warm, keep an eye on your weather because they can't make up their mind what they want to do with their weather. Y'all have a blessed evening. Have some fun. Have a better week ahead. And we look forward to seeing you next Monday night. Y'all are loved and appreciated more than you know. I cannot count all the blessings that I have because of the OWLS family. Y'all are the greatest group out there. You want to say bye, baby? Junior says good night. Mwah. We love y'all. Hoot, hoot. Y'all take care, and may you each be blessed.